What's up, guys? Welcome to this week's stock preview. As you guys know, next week a lot of big boys is going to report. We have Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Google, UPS, AMD, Facebook, Boeing, McDonald's, PayPal. All are reporting in the next 3 days. It's gonna be a make it or break it week for SPY. But looks like for now, everything looks good. As we see SPY hit new high last Friday. So now we have to think about, if all these big boys are reporting good, and typically their stock prices will drop after earnings based on previous experience, and then will move up after several days or a week or two. So my thinking here is, where are the money gonna go if they take profit from the big boys? So 3 stocks I'll be watching next week. The first one is NRXP. NRX Pharmaceuticals is a clinical stage company. They had good news last week for the meds they are going to massive produce to cure COVID-19 related symptoms or diseases. So that's why we see here on their daily chart, we see huge volume increase for the last 2 days of the week. Currently, it's under a downward trend. So on Monday, we're gonna see if it's going to break out the downward channel. And we see a gap here, up here around $33. If the volume can maintain, which is around 57 million, we're going to see 33, then move up to $50, and then 60. However, there's also a possibility that it will retest around its 50 days line around 16. With this spreading of the Delta breed of the COVID-19, it's possible that all the testing kits and the meds to cure the patients are gonna sell in the foreseeable future. So this is the stock I'm going to closely watch for the next few days or probably weeks. As you can see, the volume here is pretty good after Friday closing. It's raised $1 again. And we can also look at its weekly chart. It had a high around the January or December last year for $60. And looks like there's a high possibility it will retest the 60s. The ideal situation is I would like it to retest the $16 line and then gradually move up to form a flag here. So NRXP, guys, keep it in check. The second one I would watch is BIGC. This is a e-commerce company that provides service for launching and scaling e-commerce operations in the United States and Latin America. I think it IPO'd back in August 2020. You see here the IPO price is around the $65, $67 range. And now after 1 year, it almost come back to its IPO price. And with the good news last week from Twitter, Snap, and the possible good news of e-commerce in advertising revenue surge with Facebook, this one might well retest 80 again, since it also has collaboration with Facebook. The only thing I'm worried about is its revenue increase. Looks like its revenue increase is kind of like stagnant for the past year. So I think this quarter could be make it or break it week for BIGC. It might retest the $60 or $55 since there is a bottom of this box. It also may go to 80. Most likely, since its earnings reporting on next month, August 5th, it is reasonable to believe that its stock price, some market makers will try to get in before the earnings and push it to 80 and then drop it before the earning. So I will be closely checking on BIGC with the reporting of Facebook on Wednesday next week. The next one I'll be watching is LXU. LSP Industries provide chemical products for farming, metal processing, semiconductor manufacturing, and construction. Looks right now it's on a healthy uptick trend, closely testing the $50 line, 50 days line, and its lower channel. And looks like its 200 days line is around the 445. And let's look at the weekly charts. Weekly chart looks nice. Looks like the handle is forming at 5. And now with a nice volume surge. And let's look at the monthly chart. So monthly we see this major candle at closing at $5.15. Looks like it has a nice room to grow to $10.15. It may retest 5, but you know, with the shortage of chips for the next several years, we can see that, you know, the upper stream product to serve the chip industry will also have a nice sales for the next few years. And with its volume surge of XU forming a nice bottom, I'm going to say this stock is promising. It maybe is a 5-time stock, will retest $40 in the next year or next few quarters. So closely watch it, guys. Alright, this is my report for the week of June 30th. Let's go and make some money. Good luck, guys. Happy trading.